Hey, what's up, Internet? This is Seb Sanford speaking, and welcome to another exciting sketch of SGN. Yeah, again, the SGN sign from John Krasinski is stuck on this here lamp, just like I did in the last sketch. And oh boy, do we have a good show for you today. We have one story on two ducks, which we'll get to real shortly, and the next one focuses on someone doing a Amy Winehouse parody on coronavirus and why movies are being delayed every week of the month. And we can also clap for the NHS, aka the National Health Service, and for our carers and doctors and nurses, etc. And we're going to get to that real shortly once we reach the evening and the hour of 8 p.m. Okay, let's get started. Oh, in case you noticed, I'm wearing a scarf, and it's not even winter anymore. It's already spring. Let me just put that back. I might as well put it in my closet later on. Okay, the first story of the day. Apple Inc. have just announced a new iPhone model, which is similar to the iPhone 7 and 8 models from back a few years ago. Back a couple years ago, in the style of the iPhone 5 models, Apple did their very first iPhone SE. Well, if you're waiting for a second generation SE model, you're in luck, because Apple have just announced a second generation iPhone SE, which is the exact same model as the iPhone 7 and 8. And yeah, it's gonna be a very cheap iPhone for the first time in a couple of years, maybe 3 or 4. Hold on. Wait, is the new iPhone cheap or is it expensive? Or is that not true? Oh, come on. Gosh dang it, that's expensive. Not really, it's cheap. It's starting at $399 or English pounds for 64 gigabytes. And if you're planning to do 256 gig, then probably at around $470 or English pounds. And you can pre-order it right now, and it will be out on the 24th of April. Pre-order it on apple.com. I put the link in the description. And cheers to you, Apple. Okay, it's time to go over to the next story, and boy, do we have another story for you. It's all about two ducks. Their names are Fred and Ginger. And to tell you more about that story, we go on over to the broski, who is heading on over to Beautiful Pond in Wiltshire. Okay, broski, over to you in Beautiful Pond, Wiltshire.
Okay, Seb, yes, as you can see very carefully, if you zoom in over there in the duck house, you can see that white egg. That is actually Ginger's egg. She will lay 2 of those every day for a week until she gets around 12, when they'll hatch, because Fred and Ginger did their thing, and now those eggs will turn into baby ducks, which will be in our pond for a few months, or a few weeks to a few months, and then they'll fly off and find their own homes. Back to you, Seb.
Isn't that so cute? Cheers to the ducks, and hopefully the eggs will hatch soon, and I can't wait to see what the ducklings look like and see what the world is like. Now it's time for the next story, in which I said at the beginning of the video that someone or somebody has done an Amy Winehouse parody of the song Rehab, and this parody describes why famous Hollywood movies are being postponed and delayed every month and every week whilst being stuck in quarantine during the coronavirus outbreak. So let's have a look at what this somebody has to say. Disney postponed 2 movies, and I said no. Yes, Corona's bad, but digital releases are online. I've got so much time, but delaying movies is not fine. So Disney postponed 2 movies, and I said no. And yet, those 2 movies are, of course, Pixar's Soul and Disney's Raya and the Last Dragon. I do miss going to the cinema. Well, I can't wait to go back there until further notice. Okay guys, it's time for a tea break, and I think I need to change my beard because I have no self-control, and I have to wait a couple hours until 8 p.m. where we can clap for the National Health Service, sometimes called the NHS. And yeah, let's have our tea break. Be right back and enjoy this tea break. And we're back, and it looks like that I'm out of the SGN studio, and I've changed my beard look, and it looks like I've switched shirts. And I think the other one was dirty, so I'm deciding to go for another colorful shirt. Anyways, the sun is nearly setting, and everyone's nearly ready to clank on their kitchen tools and make some noise and cheer and clap for the carers, nurses, and doctors, etc. I think it's time we head outside and get started. Okay, that's the perfect setting. Okay, I'm still at the back of the greenhouse, just like last week, and instead of clapping my elbow, I'm doing something real different, just like the rest of the people in the Wiltshire area. It's this. I got a wooden spoon, and I got a tiny saucepan so that we can make some noise all around the Wiltshire area like this. Let's give it a test. I think I heard an echo. I think it's gonna work. I think it's already 8 p.m. Here we go. Starting with clapping. And now let's do the kitchen tools. Woo, 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 woo. I can hear another. Someone's ringing a bell. Hello, person ringing the bell that I've never met before and have no blood relation to. And I think that's a wrap. Thanks for joining me on this sketch of SGN. This one's to all the people who are cheering and clapping and clanking their kitchen tools and doorbells, to our carers and doctors and nurses, etc. I better keep on clanking. So that's it for me and the team in the middle of nowhere. Good night, and stay safe and stay healthy. Okay, see you next time.